Red Dead is a game full of surprises. There are some scenes and dialogue may be completely missed because they are very rarely seen. So today I'm going to show you some of them. But before we start, I appreciate you guys with the support from my last 2 videos on Red Dead. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and hit the like below. 5 likes and I'll do more. Starting with in Chapter 1 in the mission, The Aftermath of Genesis, the dialogue with Charles changes depending if you did the mission Old Friends before.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
1 more. We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn thing.
A lot of mouths to feed.
That girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
Bar mission with Lenny. Once you get approached by this guy, you probably saw these 2 options. But did you know there was actually a 3rd option if you're patient?
A lot of crazy stuff. Buddy, you're a charming fellow. One of the best. But me and the kid here, we're trying to talk business, so could you possibly leave us alone? No offense intended. Buddy, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna rip your head clean off your shoulders. Is that clear? Get out of here! You're being left alone. Will you shut the hell up? Get the hell off me! Get out of here! Don't come back.
In the mission with Mary, when she asks you to help while saving her dad, you've given 2 choices. But did you know there's a 3rd cutscene with hidden dialogue you will only get if you have very low honor?
Okay, I feel stupid now. I shouldn't have asked you here.
Mary.
When going to save John with Javier in the 1st chapter, Javier usually gives you a drink because your stamina is low, but if your stamina is high, you will not see it.
How you doing? I'm miserable. Been a tough few days. I know. Here, take a drink of that. Thanks. I'm not designed for this snow.
Let's keep moving then. Come on.
In the mission, the sheep and the goats, where John tells you to shoot near the ranchers, if you actually decide to shoot right at them, John will comment on it.
They're only ranch hands. Just watch the sheep. Is that necessary? Put another shot in close. He'll get the message. Or ignore me and shoot right at him.
Worked, didn't it?
In the same mission at the end, where John and his trials actually get captured by Leviticus Cornwall men, there's a special cutscene at the end if you don't do anything.
Please, gentlemen, this is a terrible mistake. This is a case of mistaken identity. What is worse than admonishing a man for the sins of another? Who wants to be the Messiah? Not me. Nor do I want to be this Dutch Vanderlyn, whomever he may be. I am Archibald Smith, a lay preacher. For God's sakes, Arthur, will you get to it? Shoot somebody, will you?
If you decide to stay in the camp too long, people will comment on it. For example, calling you lazy and not doing enough work.
Mr. Morgan, folks is wondering what's happened to you.
Nothing, Miss Grimshaw.
Nothing is right. That's the point. That's the point. Work, Mr. Morgan. Folk need feeding. I never took you for the lazy type.
This also happens if you don't stay in the camp for too long. For example, if you're gone for a long period of time, Miss Grimshaw, Dutch, and some other people will comment on how you've been and where you've been all this time. And also, sometimes Charles may come to find you and ask you if you want to come back in the camp and to see if you're actually alive, because
It's good to see you again, Mr. Morgan.
Did you miss me?
Of course. But we've been very busy.
Did you have fun on your adventures?
Sure, always. But this is home.
Oh, where have you been, big man?
Out and about, you know.
I missed you, son. You find anything interesting?
Hello, Charles.
Been tracking you for days. Dutch was worried.
I've been, well, I'm fine as you can see.
Yeah, so I see. You coming back to camp?
Soon. I promise.
While roaming, if you decide just to kill innocent people, the people in camp will comment on it, like Miss Grimshaw.
You trying to get us all killed?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
It wasn't me.
Just calm down and stop acting like a fool out there.
In the mission where you, Dutch, and Hosea decide to go fishing, probably just rode to the area where the map is shown, of course, but there is a funny dialogue if you decide to jump out of the boat.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
Hey, what are you doing?
Will you get back in? I'll put a hook in you if you... You really think this is the time for a swim?
Just ignore him. He'll get bored soon enough. What the hell, Arthur? Can we go now? Enjoy those wet clothes.
Depending on your honor, some camp interactions may be a bit more different. For example, this one with Micah.
Got you there, tough guy.
Just name the place, my friend. Just name the place.
I bet there's some that's scared by that sort of talk, But not me.
Yeah.
Got you there, tough guy.
Just name the place, my friend. Just name the place.
But if you do have low honor, Micah will not say the full-on sentence because scared of Arthur, if you know what I mean. In the Gunslinger Stranger missions, where you go to the site, basically confront old gunslingers, did you know that you can actually disarm all of them? Except, of course, Black Belt, because you don't have to fight them. But there's one unique scene with Emmett Granger. After doing all the work for him, and you have to blow up this fucking hawk shit everywhere, the dynamite, you actually can skip that and just start killing all their animals.
There you go.
No. No. No! You did not!
You just took yourself a regular shit shower, Mr. Granger. That's something you was worried about?
Stop it! I'm not interested. You gonna eat that, huh? Out there! I said quit!
Someone ain't having eggs for breakfast.
That's all my chooks, damn you. Blood and feathers now. You earned yourself a killing. And I'm gonna enjoy it now. Draw! It's gonna be the last thing you do.
Major spoilers here, by the way. If you were to visit Arthur's grave while playing in the Epilogue, you'll see two different scenes. If Arthur did have high honor, you will see flowers everywhere. But if you did have low honor as Arthur, you'll just see an empty grave with a crown. If you decide to visit some of the old gang locations as John, you'll hear some memories of the gang.
The better part of me wishes you let those poor creatures eat him.
But I'm here to tell you, that money in Blackwater, forget about it. It'll come with a noose.
I was worried you'd say that.
Where is he? Where's my son? They took him, didn't they? They took my son. Come here. You got him. You got my son. Dutch, Arthur, thank you. I got my son back. I got my son back.
With that, I think that is a great way to end this video. If you did enjoy, again, be sure to subscribe. It does help me out like crazy, you don't understand. And thank you again for joining me. And I'll make another part if we had 5 likes. So yeah, thank you.